Are we on?
We are. Hi.
Well, hi.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the neighborhood. Hey, we wanna say there's a piece of paper right there that's gonna help us.
Oh yes, we do have some. We're very excited. Hi, everybody.
We, I believe, are being handed off to you from Sandra Zebi.
Yeah,
from
that was some beautiful art we were just seeing from her, so I thought that was really great.
There you go. And so we have like 30 minutes to share with you our life, our art.
Well, we have a really fun studio, and you know, some people have been here and some haven't, and we want to tell you about how we got here, but wait, we do have a cocktail. So this is cheers to everybody out there.
When you're in our studio in the evening, we prefer to have cocktails, so
here we
please
go.
join us.
Do you want to cheers with me? We both
I
already
would
drank.
love
Cheers.
to.
Sorry,
I need my alcohol.
Okay. Okay, so let me make sure we're working. Okay, are we working? Oh, hi, Devin. Hi, David. Hi, everybody. Okay.
What's up?
So is it darker down on the bottom here? Should I try to lighten that up? Somebody tell me what's going on.
Yeah, feel free to edit us.
Yes, totally. You know, it's been really great, and we've really enjoyed it, and we're here to just give you some tour and some music and some art. This is easy. This is not complicated for us. Let us start by looking at what Patrick has to show you, and let's just talk about your art.
Yeah, I mean, let's start there. You know, I mean, here we are, part of this great team of artists that's being represented tonight.
Yeah, that's great.
For the Venice Art Crawl. Thank you, Sunny Back, and all the rest.
Yay.
We have been living in Venice for 19 years, almost, Michael, 20 years.
Yeah.
And we feel like we're locals. We feel like we're, you know, natives now. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, it's been so great to live here forever, and then just to evolve in music with Sunny, and who created the Venice Art Crawl, and just giving the opportunity to do this, right?
Absolutely. It's fun because what I really noticed tonight myself was that even in a small town of Venice, or not so small, there are so many different ways to define what it is to be an artist. And that's amazing, right? It's just really is as unique as the individuals who are doing it.
Well, there's so many kinds of art going on. There's, you know, metalwork, woodwork, there's different art, there's
musicians.
Yeah, there's just so much.
Singers, dancers, right? But even within the fine art arena, you know, I was seeing people that have their own process and work with their own mediums and come from, you know, whether it's their heart, their stomach, their head, or all three, you know, just different ways to create art. So this is how we are doing our thing.
So this is it. Let's show you. So over on this side, I know we don't know. We're just going to keep going. We're just going to have our drink. So come on. Cheers. So let's talk about your art. Let's show them what we got over here.
All right. Okay, so I am a series-oriented artist. And that means I like to kind of have fun with my art, kind of redefine myself through my art, and do different series. My first series was of a little small aquarium, and it was literally little 10 by 10 canvases that had to all do with like an abstract aquarium that I was inspired by taking my my Polaroid camera to the aquarium store and working off of those as a reference to inform me. That was one of my first series, and then I went on to do bigger fish, and I don't know if I think a lot of you know me for the goldfish that I had in a window called Neptina was the great store, and that was my first opportunity to kind of show publicly, and it was a great window, and a great woman repped me there, and so I used to do a lot of extra large jumbo goldfish, mostly with gold leaf background and some silver leaf background, and then I went on to do other things, but now I'm working on a series based on pop art. I have my, I graduated from college, and my degree was in graphic design, and so I really loved corporate identity and logo design. So that was something that I kind of wanted to celebrate again and work with type, work with font, work with logo. And then certainly pop art serves that. And then I wanted to use as kind of a fun subject being tin wind-up toys, which is something of my earlier childhood, and that there's something very nostalgic about them, but something also very fun and colorful and playful, and that's who I am, and that's kind of the art I want to put into the world, is things that they'll lift someone and kind of raise their resonance. So this is what I'm doing.
Let's show you how this is. I mean, really, you have different ones. I'm going to pull the camera so I can show them.
Okay.
All
right.
And what we're going to do is show you over here. We're going to take you on a ride. I'm going to go right past Patrick. And right here is the new series. So I'm going to see if you can see it right. So right
I work
there.
digitally first. I work in Photoshop, and that way I can play with composition and color and subject matter, switch it out, whatever. Just really allows me a lot of freedom to actually create the art. And then I go on and print them out, use them as photo reference.
So you'll see this one right here. You see that? Let me get in there. There, right? Well, look, it's right here, and it's upside down. We're going to show you why it's upside down. And then you'll see this one, and you're going to see another one in a moment, and you're going to see the in-between. Of course, you know, you've seen all his goldfish.
Right, this was a commission I just finished and delivered. Very happy about that. This is also part of the series. You want to show them that?
Hold on.
Here. And this I just delivered to a good friend that commissioned me. And I am working on this as a commission. I'm about 80% done, have a lot of tweaking to do. So it's getting there.
So look here at the silver leafing. You can see the pieces that he does. He really has this amazing talent. It does shimmer, and it's really like, see the sugar daddy? And he does just these wind-up...
Not me, this.
Yeah, no, you are there. Yeah. No, not really. He is the sugar daddy. Look at this. So it's a wind-up toy. He does his silver leafing, and he does what he talked about, corporate graphics and the sugar daddy. And so this has really been great. We're going to show you another one that's going on back here.
Oh, right. Wonder. And a UFO tin wind-up toy. I don't know. The words, I had fun with coordinating with the subject matter and playing with that. You know, like, for instance, this crazy wind-up duck, Cracker Jack, you know, because he's cracked, he's crazy. Crazy guy, crazy duck. And then the premium saltine cracker logo. I don't know, premium, it's just like, you know, the first call guys, and it just seemed right.
Let's look at your silver leafing. Here, you guys, let's look at this here. Check this out. Show them with your hands how this thing works.
Okay, so this is the silver leaf, right? It really, I feel like I've just mastered it after like 10 years. Because it's crazy thin, y'all.
Let's pull that apart and show them.
Look at this. Look at that stuff.
Sorry, are you going?
It's like lighter than a feather. And it tears and it crinkles, and it's just, it's not your friend at first. But then you get the hang of it, and then it's like my best friend. I love working with metal foil. And I love the depth and the light that it creates with the art.
You can see all of his paints and his brushes, and really keeps things in a great organized way. And of course, he's having a sip. And so we're bringing you back down to earth here for a moment. Everyone good there? Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hi, Brooke.
Hey.
Silver is insane.
So I want to also take this opportunity to say every artist really should have a Michael.
That's sweet.
Michael is my left arm, literally.
You're my right.
And I have so much gratitude because we work together. We're a team. We're Marston and Brunt Art Studio now, and he is my manager. He is he keeps me on task.
No, I'm not. You know, I can sell him because he's like cookies. Everything he paints, the way he is, he's just like cookies. How hard is this to walk in? Like, do you want Oreo cookies? Do you want, you know, oatmeal cookies? He's just so easy. And I want to show you, the silver leafing April is for his paintings, and he does it. I want to show you. So look at this is a print of one of the paintings that you've seen before. This is the jellyfish. Isn't that fun? I'm going to show you more. Hold on a moment. This is here. Check this out. Isn't that fun? I'll show you another one of Patrick's stuff. And then we'll do it. Here we go. Check this out. Boom.
There you go. So, speaking of Michael, there's something that I wanted to share with you because our studio is very unique and the energy because as I paint, Michael practices his music. And so we thought, since you're in our studio now, that you could be a part of that evening and you could get a little bit of the artist's life by listening to Michael's play a few songs.
This will be a little fun. Here we go, pull that back, and we're just going to be able to see how we do this. But first we want to show you the area. So come over this way, and Patrick's learning how to do it.
I am.
So you'll do it right? There you go.
So got it.
One thing I don't want to fool you too much is these beautiful violins. I have the guitars down here, which I love, and I just love this Taylor, and I love my original Ibanez. These violins are something that has been on my bucket list and is something I've wanted to be able to do. My next door neighbor, which is Joel Reynolds, and he's amazing, he gave me my first lessons, so it was just so great. And you can see the keyboards here, and April, you know, could do it and show it. Here, Boo, you gotta like...
Oh, boom.
Oh, right, so hold on, back up, honey.
Okay.
He's holding it with his arm like grip funny. Take a moment and grab it so you're comfortable.
Okay.
So... I'm in my third album. I've done music. I'm excited. You know, my new thing is if you're not grooving, if you're not moving, I'm not grooving. And so I'm really excited. I'm going to just sing a song for you now, and it's just a beautiful love song. Patrick and I hit 19 years, and so this is for him. So you can put it back over there, honey, you know, because it's so unique how these work.
How about this?
Yeah, that worked perfect.
Boom, boom.
It'll be fine. Okay, here we go. For all of us, and we're all out there and, oops, loving people. Sorry, take two. I wrote a love song for Patrick, and after 19 years, he's just the nicest person, and I am so blessed to be with him. So come into my arms today. Well, maybe lately there's a moment that's crazy where the night has nothing to say. So come into my arms today. And when you feel like I'm not there, and you can always care, and know I love you, and your voice is in my head, and the crown that you're in, and the tale that you spin, and to know that I love you and I'm there. Come into my arms today. my side, so come on into my arms today. Come into my arms today. Thanks, guys. Gets me every time. That's pretty sweet. So there's just a lot that we do in this studio, and I'm gonna take this back because Patrick is really cute. I'm gonna put his face here. Look, we're like our grandparents. Give me. I don't know where we are.
Thing?
How do you touch things? All right. So hold on. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about some of the work that we get to do, and Patrick's actually gonna put some silver leafing on this painting, and we thought that would be really great. So we're going to move lighting around because, you know, we don't know exactly how to do this. Hi, everybody. Okay, let's see. There's just a lot to play here. I don't even know why it would even seem like we don't have anything, but hold on a moment. We're having a great time. We really love doing this. And he's over there doing something. What are you doing? We're coming over here to do your silver leafing. Look at him. Okay.
I don't know.
All right, so he's going to do his glue. We usually pull this thing off a little bit. Let me see if I can maneuver this. But I kind of like where you guys are in ratio. But I really want you to be able to get up and see what he's going to be doing. So just for a moment, this is what we're going to do, guys. Maybe. We made it so we can move it. We're very proud of this silliness. Everybody having fun? Okay, so the glue. Hi, Valerie, I just sang. Okay, but I'm going to sing again.
Right then.
All right, then. Let's do this part. Okay,
All
hi,
right.
Patrick.
So I thought I'd show you how to put on metallic leaf. Why not, right? A little demonstration. So first, I'm just taking some regular Elmer's, you
It's
know.
regular.
And I'm steadying myself as I just put a little dab in.
Little dabadoo.
The thing is, I want to mix it with a little bit of water, just a little bit, to kind of make the viscosity a little lighter, a little easier. The thick Elmer's tends to glump and pull, and the thinner it is, the easier it is to get on, but you don't want it to be too runny, so you kind of learn to eyeball it after a while of practicing.
Okay, it just looks like wet glue, all right?
Yeah.
Now, hold on. Are you watching, everybody? This is the master of silver leafing and gold leafing, and it's just been great. Okay. Then I'm going to show you what's in this box besides Old Cigar, but this is exciting.
All right. Now, I'm going to actually be starting at the bottom, so that's why I have it turned upside down. So, I'm going to take my brush and take my glue, and I'm going to brush an area that is as big
I'm going to
as
take you
the
there.
silver leaf.
Hold on, I'm flying.
So you can see I need to cover about that much area, right? So I'm going to start there just so I can see. I'll just liberally put it on. I'm going to be liberal because I'm a liberal.
Look here. Look here. All right.
Okay, a little bit more.
Can you all see it? He's doing a square there.
Okay. Okay. And now I'm just going to refine the glops, kind of smooth that out.
Is everybody excited? Did we lose everybody? Is everybody still there?
Okay. And now,
He's pushing me.
now this is the fun part.
Oh,
Because I'm
so-
going to pull out a piece of, not that one.
See, they're just a bastard.
I'm gonna pull out. Let's see. I want to do it this way because I like the hard cardboard rather than the cellophane. So as close to the cardboard as I can find a leaf. There it is. I'm gonna open it up and then I'm gonna breathe on my fingers to get a little moisture on there. Coronavirus. And then I pull it out just a little bit. See how I just pulled that out a little bit? Because now I'm going to come up to the canvas. I'm going to eyeball where I want to do this thing. And then I'm going to let the top edges hit the canvas where the glue was. And then I'm going to pull the rest out.
Boom.
See that? You see that there? See what I did
how
there?
It worked? Look at this. Watch.
And then
where's your trick? Wait.
This is kind of a fun part. So you see, Silverleaf picks up everything on a surface, right? So a lot of people usually do it on like a really smooth sanded surface like wood or something. But I do it on canvas because I like the veins. I like the canvas texture, and the veins come from when there's a air bubble. I just poke it with a little pin. You see how that went away? I do it again right here. See, it just went away. But it leaves a trail, and I call those veins. And that to me is like the artist, seeing the artist brush. It just brings you into the moment with the artist. It just gives a more painterly feel. It gives it spirit. So I just like adding a little bit of spirit in my brush work and my metal work. You know, I don't like to be an absolute perfectionist because a computer could do that. So there you go. That's how I do my silver leaf. Ta-da!
It's so great. And we're going to go back over here, but hold on. I'm going to take you around the studio. Hi, everybody who just came in. And we want to show you Tank Array. Hi, Tank.
Oh.
And look, here's a print. This is a large print. Let's turn a light on it.
Sure.
So you guys want to see a print? So you've seen that we've done different kinds of work. This is a large print of Patrick's work that can be done. And as we've shown you down here, you can also do these types of prints. So, you know, it's just great to be in the studio and you can see where we work and where this is. And look how beautiful that is. And so we're going to come back.
Okay, all right. Lighting everyone.
So lighting everybody.
All right. Makeup.
And I just love being here with him and,
Okay.
you know.
All right. Okay. There you go.
You're funny. It's okay. It's all good.
It's all good.
These are our lights because they sound creakily. Is creakily a word? Valerie, is creakily a word?
Thanks, April.
Hi. Let's see. Should we just do something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just. And will you sing with me? If you
I
want?
will.
I'm just gonna do a little bit. Hold on. Hi, Val. You say you want diamonds and rings and gold. Your story to remain untold. But the promises we made from the cradle to the grave, and all I want is our time's running out. The clock went out over there. But thanks for being here tonight with us. And we love being here. We hope you enjoyed seeing the art and seeing the music and just all the above. And look how cute he is. I just love him. And
The thinker.
there's some. Okay, so let me check the time. Hold on, because we might have to tell you a story or a riddle. You don't want Sunny to be mad at us, but it looks like we're checking out. We have 1 minute.
Yeah.
So let's thank Sunny back. Let's thank Edison from Venice Paparazzi. Let's thank David Stein.
Holly.
Holly is perfect, and Karen LaVia, and just everybody. And I love my sister, everybody watching, Jeff and Bethany, and your family who's watching, and Val. Hi, everybody. So we love having you here today. So sending lots of love.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Be sanitary.
It's all strange, but keep in contact, and more to come from us. Bye. How do you go?
Freeze frame.
Did we turn it off?
Freeze frame.
I think we have a minute. Sunny's over like, turn that thing off. Okay, here we go. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference, and it's getting better all the time.